Have you ever been criticized for being too gentle? Maybe you shared your thoughts about natural communication with horses at the barn or online, only to be met with resistance. Maybe you mentioned how wild horses don't use dominance, how leadership is about trust, not control. And then the other person corrects you, not casually, not with curiosity, but with absolute certainty that you are wrong. No, horses need discipline. Or, if you don't move their feet, they will dominate you. Or, you're being too soft, your horse doesn't respect you. You try to explain what you've learned and how fascinating it is, but instead of a real conversation, they dig in. They refuse to listen. Why? It's the backfire effect. It seems logical. If someone believes something untrue, you give them facts and they change their mind. But that's not how the brain works. When a belief is part of our identity, especially when we learn something from a respected trainer, mentor, or family member, new information doesn't simply feel like new information. It feels like an attack. So instead of reconsidering, their brain goes into defense mode. Defend, attack, protect. Maybe you've seen it too. Crossed arms, a dismissive tone, the refusal to even consider another perspective. So, what to do? Here are 4 steps that actually work. Start with common ground. So instead of saying, that's not true, wild horses don't have a fixed ranking, try, I used to think that too. I believed there was a clear ranking and that horses needed a strict leader to keep them in line. This lowers defensiveness because you're showing you understand their perspective. Second, ask, don't tell. So instead of, you're shutting your horse down with so much pressure, say, that's interesting. And have you ever noticed that some horses stop reacting after a while? What do you think is happening in their mind at that moment? People resist being told they're wrong, but they love discovering things themselves. Third, share a story, not just facts. So instead of wild horses don't move each other's feet to establish dominance, say, watching videos of wild horses changed everything for me. In the videos, I saw that the stallion didn't push, drive, or control the herd. He just made decisions for their safety, and they followed him voluntarily. Stories stick. They make people feel instead of just think. And 4, let them save face. So instead of, you're completely wrong about what horse leadership means, try, a lot of us were taught that, and it made sense at the time. But as I learned more, I started seeing things differently. Maybe we're all just figuring things out as we go. This makes change feel safe instead of threatening. With these 4 steps, many people will be more open to listening. But of course, some won't, and that's okay. You may have still planted a seed. And in the end, the way you treat your horse and how they respond to you will always say more than any argument ever could. Would you like to dive deeper into this topic or explore more about wild horses? Then read my full blog post. The link is in the pinned comment. Thank you and see you next time.